Stop being an asshole.
Most of them annoy me. All of them annoy me.
Ну что, нам нужно найти вот этого парня.
What's the world without trade?
I know who you're talking about.
Let's go.
Ебой. Вот это я ему втащил. Блин, еще одна улитка. Он за километр там плывет, бежит. Он, по-моему, хорош. Оу-оу-оу. Нифига здесь. Не-не, достань. Чувак, только не умирай. Только не умирай. Руби. Офигеть. Расфорит. Умирай, руби. С обоих прям зажали. Это нереально. Это реально нереально. Так, окей. Идем тормозим. Возвращаемся туда, в город. Так, что здесь у нас есть вообще? Пойдем выполнять законы берсерка. Все-таки. Двигаемся дальше.
Welcome to the Mana Shrine. Have you been sent here with a task? Or are you here in search of a healer? Speak now. Or have you taken a vow of silence?
По-моему, он меня сломал.
It sounds like you're doing good work.
Saving our world. The only work that matters. This is the Mana Shrine, where ELEX is turned from poison to nectar. One day, all ELEX will come here, and Magalan will be free from its influence. Until then, we must contend with the danger here. The power released from ELEX can make the shrine a hazardous place. Please, be careful here. The power of ELEX. Tell me, who are you? You've not said what you're doing here. Something brought you here, didn't it? You were drawn to this place.
I was an alb, but I'm free from ELEX now.
Then you are an alb no more. It is ELEX that turns a man into an alb. Without that poison, you are free to make your own choices. You told me who you were. Now we will find out who you are. Please understand, whatever feelings are new to you, every person faces that same struggle. It is the struggle Magellan suffers from too. She is dosed with ELEX. She has it in her veins as you did. But Magellan does not suffer from temptation. You must feel the lure of ELEX to your bones, the power it offers. Resist it. One sign of you giving in to the temptation of ELEX, and I will be forced to report you. If this world gives in to ELEX, it will consume us all.
А ну-ка, что
What
тебе
goods
письма
have you
продашь?
got?
Sure.
Только зелье? О. Одноразовое заклинание.
What do you do here, other than give free advice?
As Amric said, our hope for Magellan is that all ELEX shall become mana, that from mana Magellan will be reborn. From wasteland shall spring forest. The are the healers of the world. So, the workers bring the ELEX to us, and we transmute it at the mana shrine. Well, that is supposed to be what happens, but people don't seem able to stick to their tasks.
Боже, нажми на ее букву. Помогает вам творить магию.
You say people aren't doing their tasks.
Yes, the biggest problem we have is temptation. ELEX corrupts people as it does the planet. Last week, 5 large pieces of ELEX disappeared from the shrine before it could be transmuted, at the same time as Kral, one of our guards.
So Kral stole the ELEX?
I think Kral is the thief, but thinking is uncertainty. The searches for him and the ELEX have come up empty, and I have no idea why he would take the ELEX.
I can find Kral for you, for a price.
Honest labor deserves reward. I can put in a good word for you with the warlords. Then, if you decide to join us, that will open the way for you.
Yeah.
If it is shards that would help motivate you, then I can offer you payment. I know we all need to pay our way in the world. So, will you help me?
Maybe. Where would I need to start looking for Kral?
Well, that is the question, isn't it? The guards tried Ragnar's stronghold at the top of Goliath. Kral spent a lot of time up there, sitting out on the main balcony. He's a thinker. While the guards might have been there already, they aren't the best of investigators. Maybe you will have more fortune if you look there.
How does mana help you cast magic?
That we have yet to understand, though we do study it. Even now, Thorold the Pilgrim has withdrawn from ELEX to study its mysteries in the hope we can grow stronger. Those who cast magic will tell you that while the elves lose their emotions closing off their minds, mana opens the mind, connects you and the world.
That sounds dangerous.
There are those who have lost themselves in the journey, but they are rare. It is the power of mana that is addictive, not the substance itself. You can see that in Goliath. We don't need mana like the Alps have to have their ELEX, and we use a lot less. Most of the ELEX we find is given to our seedlings. Mana puts our bodies and minds in harmony with the magic we use. For us, it is natural. The energy the Alps use in magic is torn from the world. It damages them, and it damages the world.
You're comfortable with an Alb living in Goliath?
An Alb is a man who has become a slave to ELEX. It seems to me that you have freed yourself. That makes you a rare individual. Still, you are wise to be wary. There are those here who would kill you if they learn your background. But though it is not one of our written laws, it is central to our beliefs, and to me, that we should give all those who wanted a second chance. If you are prepared to leave your past behind, you should be given a chance. Are you willing to do this?
I want to leave my past behind.
That is good. Now, Angrim or Ragnar will happily chew your ear about the law, but everyone else will look to your actions.
Just what will happen if we all begin to
Начнем
rely
тогда
on
с его задания.
machines?
Подвигали. Ну тогда проще тпшнуться. На улице, что ли?
Kral's diary. No sign of the man. Let's see if he's left me a clue in here. Last entry. First the ELEX devours him. Now it devours me. But I have no choice. Surely to steal is better than to kill. If I don't act now, then death must follow. So, the choice is made, and we must both go into the mausoleum. Perhaps we can live in this house of the dead. Either this guy is reliving teenage poetry, or I just found out where he went. I should tell Caldrum.
Окей. Значит, поц его точно своровал.
Well, I found Kral's diary.
Where did you find it? And does it tell you anything useful?
By the balcony of Ragnar's stronghold. Kral wrote about a mausoleum outside of Goliath. Maybe he went there.
Then he has picked the perfect place to hide. I don't know anyone who would go willing into that mausoleum to search for him. It is a place for the dead.
I'll go, if you tell me where it is.
Very well. You will find the mausoleum in the area outside Goliath that is down below the pit, southeast towards the world heart. Tread carefully, though. People are telling stories of some sort of undead creature there. Not that I believe in such things myself.
И там точно есть. Оп, оп. Без меня, просто без меня это делает. Это будет непросто, ну да. Естественно, это будет непросто. Особенно с этими двойными прыжками. Винишка.
What are you doing here? You should go. This place is dangerous. You should move on.
You're Krell, the guard from the Mana Shrine, right?
Yeah. You've come looking for me then, huh? And you came running, did you?
If that's what you want, then let's get this started.
Stop.
A job? Is that what I am? You won't prove a challenge.
Как ты там не попал? Ты что за хрен с ним? Вы еще гоните, что ли? Рубай, рубай, рубай. Блин, еще там валом достал. Бедняжка. Сейчас тогда по-другому. Надо его вытащить на открытое пространство и убить просто. Так будет проще.
What are you doing here? You should go. This place is dangerous. You should move on.
Cauldron sent me.
And you came running, did you?
If that's what you want, then let's get this started.
Stop.
A job? Is that what I am? You won't prove a challenge.
Да куда ж ты так бьешь со старта? Засранец. Как мне их убивать, если у меня ничего нет? Боже, как мне это делать? Надо привыкнуть к вот этим кувыркам, там, я не знаю. Как вариант, что ли. И не захватывай, пожалуйста, цель. Ты откуда взялось? Здание. Я не убил. Так, сосредоточенно сохраняемся.
This could be challenging.
И дубасим его.
What are you doing here? You should go. This place is dangerous. You should move on.
You're Krell, the guard from the Mana Shrine.
Yeah. And you came...
Stop.
You won't prove a challenge.
Как он это делает? Пей лекарство. Микстурку. Да боже, это уклонение, оно не работает. Сука. What the fuck? Так, ну все, мне точно надо найти какую-то бронь. Окей. Жди тут, чувак, жди тут. Вот, может, к нему. Учитель выживания. Я побегу к нему, попробую что-то у него купить. Может, лук какой-нибудь, я не знаю. Просто это реально просто беспредел.
I'll get this one.
Это реально беспредел. Где этот чувак? Я куплю лук, и тогда с лука его буду убивать. А, фак.
There must have been a lot of civilians living here once.
Правильно смотрю? Чуть в ту сторону. Блин, ну это реально беспредел просто, что происходит. 2 удара и меня нет просто. Жесть. Правильно? Боже, я бегу правильно. Блин, давай серьезно. Большого? Он огроменного левела. О, да мы их не убьем. Мы их не убьем, братан. Ну все хер пойми какого левела. Что это такое вообще? Надо бежать. А просто бежать. Надо найти себе топовое оружие. Отлично, мой чувак убежал. Еще тролль такой гигантский.
What do you have to trade?
Да, что у тебя есть на продажу? Ловкости мне хватает, а силы мне не хватает. Меч воина. Можно купить стрел. Этот топор стоит сколько? 600. What the fuck? Руби его. Еще какой-то квест. Так.
Do you want to stay a hunter?
Nothing wrong with hunting. I want to. It's.
Подожди. Надо помочь брату.
You don't like apprentices?
Apprentices want to be hunted. I get people who don't want to be anything else, so get sent here.
You don't think they deserve a chance?
Sending them here just gives them a chance to get killed.
Пацаны, просто
Live day to day and to hit your quota of meat to send home. While you train people who don't want to be here. I went hunting with Leonard a few days ago. He was so clumsy he brought a whole pack of raptors down on us. We got home here with no meat, and all of those damn raptors followed us right back here onto our hunting grounds. I'm not doing that again.
You should take care of the raptors.
Hunt raptors alone? Sure. Why not? What's the point of living, hey? Me? I'm gonna have to wait those raptors out. And Goliath will get its meat when I'm ready.
Больно долго слушать, у него топор.
We're supposed to be working together.
Жалко, у него там не могу меч забрать, что такое, забирать какие-то кости. Вот это жесть. А, так надо у него стрел тогда накупить. И все будет ок. И поспать у него надо.
Teach me something.
Sure.
А чему ты можешь научить? Трофеи, сочувствие.
Let's finish these animals.
Бей, бей, убей. Са, пацаны. Изи делаете дело просто. Так.
What do you have to trade?
Давай купим у тебя стрел. Ну хотя бы, блин. Хотя бы вот столько. И отлично. И надо поспать у тебя. У тебя тут можно прикорнуть. Можно поспать? Блин, это ж кровать. Не разрешает. Наверху можно поспать? Ну здесь нигде нельзя поспать. What the fuck? Блин, ну почему я не могу? У него же было оружие какое-то. Блин, ну что ты будешь делать? Окей. Надо убивать этих ящер, да? Но не готов к этому пока. 107 стрел, отлично. Не, давай дальше. Как-нибудь убьем их. Пробуем выполнить вот это задание. Все-таки.
What are you doing here? You should go. This place is
Так.
If that you won't prove a challenge.
Валим, валим, валим. Вот так, оп, выше.
I'll take care of that.
Это тоже можно убить. О. А где он? Куда они убежали? Эй, кто по мне? Просто стоит за деревом. Боже. Окей, ну с луком можно убить на самом деле. Я, наверное, со старта его вообще буду драконить. Че нафиг мне это надо? Долби его. Пошел, ты понял. Долби его. Че я сразу не придумал себе лук? Я думал, мой уже тип прикорнул. Ебой. Второй хрен надо. Быть осторожней. Почему? Почему нам надо быть осторожней? Ящик Элексом, отлично. Здесь же еще какое-то тело было. Не, автомат не доставай. Ебой, вот и все. Просто нужен был ствол. Что тут еще есть? Какая-то фигня. Даже кружку заберу. Вина себе налью. Такая победа. Просто победа. Теперь всегда буду делать. Сори. Просто победили. Но как ни странно, мертвец у него был. Наверное, это магия. Why not? Оп, насчет краля.
Yes.
I found Kral. I've recovered the ELEX.
And Kral is not here? Is he dead?
Correct.
That is sad news. I feared his departure spelled his guilt. It seems justice has been done. Did Kral tell you why he took the ELEX?
No.
That is a shame. But the main thing is he won't be seen here again.
So, how do you transform ELEX?
Transmute. We transmute ELEX. We place the
Зачем мне бабки дал? Я хотел, чтобы он за меня словечко замолвил. Хотя, может, он и замолвил.
As the ELEX passes through, it is changed, purified into mana. If you bring anything that has been altered by ELEX close to the shrine, you can feel it.
I don't feel anything.
Well, we all have different skills, Duras. I read ELEX, you read people.
One of us, but not one of you, hey Caldrum?
Something has occurred to me. Perhaps you could help me with something.
What do you need?
I need someone less conspicuous than myself to do some inquiring. You see, I need some answers, but if I start asking questions, it might be as bad as me outright condemning the man in question. Suspicion sticks and people can start to see someone as guilty, even if there is nothing wrong. So, that is why I'd like you to do the asking. You see, there is a cultivator by the name of Ulrich, a willing and capable berserker. But there has been a change in him of late. Something I can't quite put my finger on. I would like you to speak to him and see if you can find out what is troubling him.
What do you suspect Orc's problem is?
Well, that's the issue. Suspicion is all I have. You see, Ulrich has continued with his tasks. He is polite and helpful, but there is a distance. He isn't as open as he used to be.
How can I find out what's wrong?
Just talk with him. See if you get the same feeling. He is someone who loves what he does. You should have no trouble getting him talking about his work in the seeding fields. It has long been a passion of his. But maybe that's it. Maybe he's seeking promotion. Or maybe he's just having a bad day. Whatever it is, he served us well, and if there is something wrong, I'd like to help him. I don't want him to be afraid to tell me of problems.
Подожди. Аурик это вот тот чувак, который торгует с кем-то? Каким-то изгоем там? Или не? Ладно, давай разберемся, в чем проблема-то. Таинственная аура. О, отлично, поехали. Это где? Это там. Это далеко? Это близко? Не, это не тот тип. ты, чувак, ну
Fucking monster!
what the fuck? Орик, походу, умрет. Блядь, серьезно, чего столько много? Или нет? Не, не умер. Окей. Господи, как я испугался. Что-то пошло явно не так.
These fucking mutants. They're
Тупые
so desperate for
мутанты.
ELEX, they even try eating the mana from the seedlings. All that work, ruined by damn rotboars.
There's mana in the seedlings.
Of course, we feed them with it. But mana is made from ELEX, right? The mutants can feel that. They think if they eat the plants, they'll get the ELEX. But they get mana instead. At least that makes them weaker. Then they're easier to kill off. But only after they've done the damage. That doesn't help me keep the seedlings alive, though. And that's my task. I look after all the seedlings here. Wait a moment. You look familiar to me. Yeah, I've seen you somewhere before.
You must be mistaken. We've not met.
I didn't say we'd met, just that I recognized you, but no, you couldn't be him. I mean, what would an Alb commander be doing here in Goliath? I mean, what, you just decided to stop conquering Magalan and hang out here with me instead? That'd be crazy. But, you know, you do look really like him. You should be careful. If someone else recognizes you, thinks they recognize you, then you'd never get back to the Ice Palace.
So, your job is to protect these plants from mutants.
Happy? I've got the most important job in Goliath. Hey, maybe even on Magalan. Protecting the seedlings, that's the law. World hearts are to be protected from everyone and everything. Not that these little baby seedlings are world hearts yet. But now Boren's had the mana delivery from Caldrim, we can start cultivating them again, and then, who knows? World hearts, proper world hearts, are rare. But maybe, just maybe, one of these little things will make it to maturity.
Так, одну секунду. Okay, let's move. Так, отлично. Let's go. Тебе нравится работать?
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, it's not always so easy. Caldrum is pretty strict about how the plants are grown and what you do with them.
Сажаем растения.
Well, how are we gonna learn like that? You think the first cultivators just stood and watched things grow? The first mages just waited for magic? No, they tried things. They experimented.
Is there a way to stop the mutants from eating the plants?
Yeah, I mean, if we can't grow many world hearts, maybe we should try growing them differently. Maybe we could breed them so that the mutants wouldn't eat them. But we're not allowed to try, which is crazy. I mean, imagine what we could do. And not just to seedlings. If mana does that to a plant, imagine what it could do to a person. If we don't try, we won't progress.
What do you think of Born?
He's a good boss. I enjoy working with him. He cuts me some slack, gives me some time of my own. That gives me a chance to, well, do some experiments sometimes. Just try a few things to see if I can help the seedlings.
And is everything all right out here? There's nothing getting you down?
Just the usual. The mutants, the low success rate in growing world hearts, the occasional bit of grief from the boss, but nothing too bad. You know, nothing worth talking about.
Why are world hearts so rare?
I don't know. I mean, berserkers have been studying them since before I was born. I think they found one out in the wild. I heard they were going to destroy it because it was, you know, a mutant plant. Then they realized this thing was making everything else grow. They've been learning how to cultivate more world hearts since then, but it's hard. Even since they learned to feed them with mana.
It sounds like you really care about your job.
You know, yes, I do. I want to see the seedlings live. I want to see more world hearts. I just wish that the others could see how I could help them achieve that.
How do you think you can improve the seedling crop?
And that's just the seedlings. There've not been many experiments on people since some narrow-minded warlord banned them. I think we should at least talk about trying that again. If feeding mana to plants in these doses can make world hearts, what would happen if we got the dose right with people? Any experiment, it's going to take someone to show the way, to blaze the trail, to be the first.
It takes courage to be the first.
Well, I was thinking about mana and seedlings and us, right? The ELEX, the normal ELEX that the Albs are after, that makes them stronger. That's why they're so scary. So I thought, what if we did that with mana? I mean, it's been purified by the plants, so it should be alright, yeah? And if it makes us stronger, like the Albs, then we'd stand more of a chance. We could take them on. So I extracted the juice from a seedling and I drank it. And I felt like I understood everything.
Don't your laws forbid that?
Yeah, I suppose, but don't you see? If we can get this to work, if we can do this, then we'd all be stronger. You can see that, can't you? I've got to wait to try again, but I'm telling you, one more dose, maybe two, and I'll become something else. Something that can fight the Albs.
One more dose?
One more mature seedling, and I could solve this question. I know it. I can show everyone the way. We can win this war. All this can be over. You believe me, right? So, let's keep this between ourselves. You will get more juice. I promise. I should go now. I have to make this work.
Вот что он делает. Короче, наркоман. Надо рассказать все типу, что у него чувак наркоман. Эй, надо же рассказать тому типу. А у меня, кстати, новый уровень, не? Не. Этот законы берсерков.
About Auric.
Did you find out what happened to him?
Yes. I have some information for you.
Good, good. Please, tell me everything. Those idiots from the Hammer Clan. How can they think that that was a good idea? Well, I thank you for the information. Now, I must see that justice is done.
Very good.
Хватит давать мне денег, я хочу...
Just what will happen if we all begin to rely on machines?
Так, а что теперь надо сделать? Так. Я не знаю, что надо сделать.
You should put that away. Technology will get you into trouble here.
About my support.
Посвяти ты уже меня.
How am I doing?
You helped protect the seedlings from mutants. The men at the Mana Shrine informed me the stolen ELEX was returned. And that was your doing. You must do more if you want to fit in here. Earn those pledges, and you will earn my approval.
Чувак, я что, еще сделал недостаточно? А помимо этого... Помог раскрыть убийство, направил... исправил твое продовольствие там. Еще очень много надо. Что это? Энгрин. Давай к нему. Давай, знаешь, что нужно тебе.
Tell me more about these laws.
Steal, lie, cheat, kill, and justice will be swift. But our laws are more than that. Berserker laws tell us who we are. Millions died when the comet hit. Our whole species was headed for extinction. And you've seen it out there. People are doing their best to finish that job. War, chaos, ELEX technology. What chances have they given us? Nature. Rebuilding what was lost. That's the only way we can survive. Berserker laws were created to help us achieve that.
What are the Berserker laws?
They were laid down by Amrek, who founded the Berserkers. They put people before war, before machines. The only thing above us is law. So says the first article that forbids anyone from preaching of gods or machines. The second law says pure ELEX is a curse on Magellan. All pure ELEX and technology made from it is forbidden and must be placed in the pit. Our third law states that world hearts are sacred. No damage can be done to them or their seedlings. The fourth law says mana must be preserved. Nature can purify ELEX. This has given us the gift of magic, and we must use it sparingly. The fifth law states all free people are equal. All must be given protection when it is asked for. All may repent their ways and join the Berserkers. Now, as a warlord, It is my job to keep the laws in the Pilgrim's name. So, I welcome you, incomer.
What happens when the law is broken?
The warlords will hear evidence and pronounce sentence. Trade without a license, steal or cheat, and exile will follow. Break one of the 5 laws, and justice may be harsher. Our laws preserve us, and so we must preserve the law.
I was told there was work here.
If you have taken our laws to heart, then yes, there is something you can help me with.
Tell me about the laws again.
Carelessness caught. So says the first. The second law says pure ELEX is a curse on Magellan. All pure ELEX and technology made is forbidden and must be placed in the pit. Our third law states that world hearts are sacred. No damage can be done to them or their seedlings. The fourth law says mana must be preserved. Nature can purify ELEX. This has given us the gift of magic, and we must use it sparingly. The fifth law states all free people are equal. All must be given.
Так, одну секунду. What the fuck? What the fuck? Sorry. А, не, все норм.
I hope you now understand our laws.
Странно, честное слово. Так, ну что, я согласен соблюдать законы.
Visit Jorah at the pit. All the captured weaponry from the last Alb attack has been stored there. Bring me one of the ELEX weapons.
I'll get you the weapon.
Follow the law and do service. Those are the only ways you will earn my trust. Speak to Jorah if you have any more questions. Now go. Why are you playing around with that tech here? You must know it's banned.
А сейчас приходим туда, а там ничего нету. Потому что мы все тут забрали. Это будет странно. Ты, может, там что-то новое? I don't know.
You patch them up. I want to give people.
Put it away or dispose of it.
Agram sent me to collect an ELEX weapon from you.
He did he?
Yes. He said it was captured from the clerics. He wants to study it.
And you want me to give you this weapon, do you?
Yes. Where is it?
I have it in my house. It's awaiting processing at the pit. If you want it, you'll find it there.
And I can take it?
You know your instructions. You know where the weapon is.
Мне нужно вот это взять.
Stop, thief. You think you're gonna get away with stealing from here?
I'm not stealing anything.
Our laws are clear. Any ELEX technology should be given over to the pit, and it stays there.
You told me where I could find the weapon.
I did, but I didn't say you should take it.
You didn't say I shouldn't.
And that is the lesson. We all have our free will, and we must all choose how we use it.
You mean I should have disobeyed his request?
Return to Agram. It's his test. It's for him to explain everything. Follow me, and let us hope for your sake.
Ах ты засранец, ну блин, у меня есть перезагрузка. Вот засранец. Эй, what the fuck? А, точно, я ж не выбрал. Понятно. Это проверки. Прям написано «Запрещено». Совсем он меня проверяет. Так, он же сказал, мне нужно оружие, принеси мне его. Типа, да, я знаю законы, но... Он же один из крутых.
Angrim sent me to collect an ELEX weapon from you.
He did he?
Yes. He said it was captured from the clerics. He wants to study it.
And you want me to give you this weapon, do you?
Are you allowed to give it to me?
If Angrim sent you, why wouldn't I? Orders are orders. What reason would I have to deny him?
ELEX weapons are forbidden in Goliad.
They are. They are forbidden to all berserkers. Angrim's task was a test. He only trusts those who question their orders according to the law. It seems you listened and have learned our law. Go back empty-handed. Angrim will give you a reward for doing so. If you break our laws for reward or favor, you will be punished. If you listen to the laws and keep them, you will be rewarded.
Okay,
Ornir is stealing technology from the pit and selling it.
Well, that makes Ornir a double-dealing, traitorous little shit, doesn't it? As if we didn't have enough trouble. Thanks. I will look into it. Oh, and please, inform Angrim of Ornir's transgression. I will make sure Ornir is sent to him.
That was well done.
Easy, easy. Донес на easy просто.
You patch them up. I want to give people.
Так, а левел-то я не получил. Чуть-чуть. Совсем немножко осталось.
Take that tick to the pit. It should be disposed of.
И я потерялся.
Has Ornir been sentenced?
So, it was you who reported him. Thank you for your service. Continue on this path, and you will rise through the ranks here. Such service shouldn't go unrewarded. As to your question, yes, Ornir has received a sentence. He will be exiled to the Valley of the Damned for a year. If he survives, then I will permit him to return to Goliad. So, if you want something from him, you should see him soon before he leaves for the Valley.
Jorah said I passed the test.
You have. I am impressed. Most people complete their tasks without thinking. You have shown insight, a rare quality that should be rewarded, as long as you prove to be honest in the future. Just so we understand each other. That also applies to you, Duras.
You know that serving Goliad comes first. I have made my pledge.
A reformed outsider, now a fully committed berserker. You are an inspiration to others.
Так, ну по идее вот этот тип последний.
damned outsider. We ought to lock you up until we can ship you back to where you came from.
You have a problem with outsiders?
Can you think of one problem on Magellan that isn't down to outsiders? The clerics gave us the Albs. The Albs come here building their filthy converters. They foul our soil, kill our people. The only thing stopping these bastards killing every last one of the free people are the hooded crows.
Sounds like you really hate the Alps.
They won't stop until everyone is dead. It's always us berserkers who are taking losses. 10 hooded crows on the last patrol alone. All good men. Now, I'm asked to make up my ranks with outsiders?
You want to kill Alps?
I want to exterminate them. And every man, woman, and child on this planet should want to do the same. What about you? Are you ready to go and hunt some Albs?
Tell me the mission.
Very well. The Albs have been scouting ruins to the west of here. It could be they're searching for resources, but it could be they're scouting our patrol routes, or looking for somewhere to set up a base they can use to launch an attack on Goliath. Whatever they're doing, those Albs have had a free run of things for too long. I need someone to head out there and kill them.
Where are these ruins?
To the west, in the Valley of the Damned. The Albs have been spotted in some abandoned ruins out there. It could be they've made those ruins their base, and are sending out patrols across the area from there. We've had reports of Albs on the roads around there, and out along the river by the World Heart.
Why do you hate the Alps so much?
They take so much ELEX, they've lost all their emotion. They're like machines. Killing machines. How messed up must you be to decide to do that? And how do they get the ELEX they're so pumped up on? They tear it from the ground. They take plants, animals, and people, and feed them into their converters. Every Alb, every mutant stands against nature.
So you don't trust anyone?
Our founding fathers knew well that you have to be really careful who you trust. They taught us we cannot give in to the temptation that awaits us outside our walls. And they did well. In the end, they were the first to see the deviant nature of technology. No one who has seen a mutant with their own eyes can deny that.
It almost sounds like you envy the Alb's power.
A fully trained Alb commander, even an Elexitor. They may be powerful, but true power is only found in the will to win and the fighting spirit. Have you got them? A fighting spirit, a will to win.
What if I did, and I took ELEX as well?
Then you would be just another henchman. A soulless puppet for their cause. Is that what you want? To destroy Magellan as you destroy your soul? A strong sword. Our very effective combat magic. And a strong will. Those will save the world. They will stop the Albs.
Okay.
Take that tick to the pit. It should be disposed of.
Мы займемся вот этим, но они, кстати, в одном все вместе. В трех местах. Но сначала я снова схожу к нему. Может, на этот раз он даст мне броню хотя бы. Реально тяжело без брони. А это фонарик. Я думал, луна.
About my support. How am I doing?
You have passed Angram's test. That stands you in good stead. You helped protect the seedlings from mutants. As I heard it, you uncovered an outlaw trading in forbidden technology. Ornir told me that you failed to help him deal with an outlaw he was worried about. The men at the Manor Shrine informed me the stolen ELEX was returned. And that was your doing. You must do more if you want to fit in here. Earn those pledges, and you will earn my approval.
Ты прикалываешь, тебе этого еще мало? Юморист, однако. Это ж, господи, это возможная позиция. Так туда идти не один день. Ну, окей. Вперед. А, не в ту сторону. Вперед. А тут что такое лежит? Я, по-моему, впервые в этой игре вижу ночь. Не фастом что-нибудь захавать, например. Я только нажимаю. Куда я нажимаю? Сюда, да? Вот сюда. Нажимаю, например, похавать. Жареное мясо. Даже не вижу, сколько остановилось. Типа бафает. Классно. Да ты прикололся. Ты напугал меня. Кидай, накидывай. И все. Отлично. Дальше бежим. Накидай ему. Когда он 3 удара сделал. Хорош. Еще жесткий. Вечно какая-то кура убивает. Что это такое? Так, например, я хочу это выставить на 9. Почему бы нет? Еще давай. Что я куда-то в задницу упал. Мне так кажется. Бегуль. Тормозим немножко. Еще идти. Что это такое? Что это было? Как мой тип спасся, пошел. Да как я умер, боже, у меня там еще заряд был. Ночью больше никогда не пойду. Так, а если мне обойти с той стороны, я могу? Ну, я эту лужу могу обойти. Окей. Хорош. Отлично. Жестко прыгают далеко, у них рейндж такой. Жесть. Да, накидай-то ему. Еще. Да чё я падаю-то вечно. О, чувак, очень жесткий. Руби его. А это мутант. Чувак, мы его не убьем, просто побежали дальше. Смысла нет. Что здесь было раньше? Столовка какая-нибудь? Чувак, пойдем дальше. Нас это не интересует. О, птица.
Hey, you. What do you want? I'm looking for a guy who's supposedly seen in the area. His name is Ray. Whiny little shitbag. Reckons he's an outlaw.
А второй чувак, которого уже ищет.
Ray? No, I've not met him.
Lucky you. Let me know if you meet the little piss streak. I want words with him.
Он, видно, что-то у них украл. Я думал, он мертвый. Ну, теперь он точно мертвый. Тихо. Дальше. Не разговаривай со мной. в одно просто лицо. Тихо ты, боже. Еще один мертвый. И еще один. Что случилось-то? Это вот эти альбы их накидали. Я говорю им. Мы как-то далеко ушли на самом деле. И что-то ни одного телепорта. Я так и не увидел. Что такое? Куда я отнял? Бигуль.
Someone new in the Valley of the Dead. Doesn't matter why you're here. You have the option to turn around.
Thanks for the advice.
Just a friendly warning. One wanderer to another. Be glad you found us first. Others wouldn't have given you the chance to leave. You go on. Don't expect a second chance. Better listen to what I say. Don't trust anyone. Especially not us.
This is the end for you.
What the fuck? Пацаны, за что? За что вы хотите меня убить? Я ничего никому не сделал. О, господи, какие же ты тут... О нет, только не ты, тролль. Боже, да на мой взгляд я здесь вообще не выживу. Здесь ну совсем жестко. Нифига у него меч. О, да меня, короче, отымели по полной. Там автомат. Боже, что здесь происходит? Я сюда не пойду. Nope. У меня, конечно, есть яйца, но они пока еще маленькие. Так, врагах в своих врагах. Нет, я пока тоже не могу туда. А, нет, все правильно, закон берсерков. Это ж не все, да? Вот еще есть тип. Один из типов.
Wait, one moment.
What now?
Seeing as you're looking to settle down here, you'll be needing to make friends, won't you? So, friend, why don't you head down to the tavern and bring me something back?
You're going to get drunk on guard duty?
It'll take more beer than you can carry to go to my head. Come on, I'm stuck here. Least you can do is get me a pint.
What do you want from the tavern?
Beer, water, hops, barley. That touch of genius, nectar of the gods. Oh, now I really need a drink. All technology must be consigned to the
Так,
past.
пацан заказал алкашку. Ну, пойдем за алкашку. А потом тот перед ним скажет, когда спрошу у него, как наше взаимодействие с главным, он скажет: ну так, ты принес братку пиво, ты красавчик, мы точно тебя принимаем в берсерке, вот держи самые лучшие доспехи, все что захочешь, все твое.
Everyone seems to have an answer to this war, but I haven't noticed it at all.
What have we here? Welcome to the Berserkers. You want to make it all the way to the top? You must observe our sacred traditions. Most sacred of all, never have an empty glass. Tell me, what brings you here?
Tell me. Is this your tavern?
It is indeed. Tavern, home from home, resting place for the hard-working man. We offer shelter to all loyal berserkers. You want something to drink?
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
Ты чё, выбор количества 65. Да ты чё, прикалываешься? Не, хватит одной. И все, да? И пойти принести ему пиво, одну кружку. 65 пива. Реально как собачонка. Ну, что поделаешь.
I brought your beer.
Ah, that's what I need. About time too.
And so here's where you give me my reward.
Your reward was getting in through that gate. Be grateful.
Letting people in is your job.
So is keeping people out. I give the word and you'll never get in here.
So much for the honor of the berserkers.
I've got honor. I'm honorable. Honorable doesn't mean stupid or unable to look after yourself. So don't try and hoodwink me over my honor.
Of course not. You don't have any.
But I do have beer, how about that? And the next round is on you. Here, for your persistence.
Так. Что еще тут? Кира. Альрик. О, еще надо пообщаться с парнями. Ой. Так, стопэ. Вот как раз здесь. Дальше. Вот этот чувак пусть спит. Здесь же еще реально топовый чувак.
Hey, what? What do you want?
About these rarities.
Yes.
What's the catch?
Catch? What catch? You'll earn a handsome amount of ELEX. Where's the catch in that?
Do you take me for stupid?
No. Stupid would only cause me trouble. Who wants stupid? Smart is what I need. Smart knows how to keep everyone happy. Smart knows how to keep the laws in perspective and turn a healthy profit. And I can see you're smart.
Can you get a hold of Alp technology?
Alp tech is far, far too hot and Goliath, my friend. I'm a brave man, but no outlaw, no reaver. I mean, just the other day, I met a bounty hunter who was trying to track down an outlaw over something. Trust me, you want to stay away from that life and that merchandise.
Okay.
I want to make a trade.
Always happy to trade.
Во! Броня охотника. Так, подожди. 800. Хер с ним. Штаны у меня есть. И я теперь это купил. Отлично. Хоть что-то будет, ну хоть что-то. Не хватает стойкости. Здесь нужно 19. Да ничего, спи. Я просто куртку купил, одеть не могу.
So if you need ELEX,
I was
why do you
dreaming.
want to get rid of it?
Amrek's paradox. We are told ELEX is the center of all ills in the world, and yet it is also the cure. So we collect it, transmute it, and hope we can win the race against those who would use it for destruction. You could help us with that.
You want me to collect ELEX?
You must have seen that monster made of metal that sits on the horizon? That Alb converter?
What about it?
The Albs built it to refine ELEX here in Edan, but our warriors forced them to abandon it. That machine is a thing abhorrent to nature. But we can make use of it. Well, of the ELEX in it. Amrek's paradox. Let's take that horror and make it magic. It won't be an easy task, but I need to get some parts from the converter that have a high ELEX concentration in them. Can you do that?
And if I get caught bringing ELEX into Goliath?
You have my absolute word that this is official business. I told you, we need this. Amrek and the Pilgrim agree. Magic is nature's cure. Technology, its curse. The world hearts will purify Magalan without the need for machines. It's up to us to tidy up the mess that those machines have already made.
I will get you the converter parts you want.
Good. Great. Thank you. Be careful, though. Last guy we sent disappeared. He promised he'd be back quickly. Never seen again.
Excellent.
Так, а может быть тогда у этого типа еще есть о чем поговорить? Может, я все-таки не все их задания выполнил. Ну, хотя... Хз.
Who are the Berserkers?
They're everyone you've seen in this town, and anyone beyond who believes this world can be saved. Do you want to believe that? That there's a hope? We don't need gods or machines. That forest out there, that grew from wasteland in just 200 years, from seed to tree. We are a new beginning for all.
What do you think about the clerics or the Alps?
What are we supposed to think? They're steeped in blood and governed by superstition. The clerics speak of God, but they worship their machines. And never forget that their blessed religion gave birth to the Albs. ELEX corrupts all it touches. Whatever you think of the outlaws, they make no excuses for their behavior. They are out for themselves, but they believe in mankind.
How can you fight their guns with swords?
Our magic is more than a match for their machines. Strength, belief, and mana will always overcome steel. It's persuading the weak-minded of that. We might know technology is a weakness, but its draw is pulling in recruits. Even now, I know there is someone here in Goliath spreading the lie of the machine. They are preaching that technology will be our salvation. This damned cleric must be found and stopped.
About the cleric. I can find whoever is preaching here.
You can you? What makes you think you can succeed?
I know who's preaching for the clerics.
Are you certain? I don't want to go making false accusations.
I've met him, spoken to him.
What miserable drones and traitors have I given shelter to that they will let this cleric live? He knows our laws, and the penalty for spreading false religion is death. Carry out that sentence. Kill that cleric.
Опа.
Why are you playing around with that tech here? You must know it's banned.
Кто клирик? Вот этот тип? Бей, говорит, клирика. Ну все, чувак, хана тебе.
You don't think technology should be forbidden?
Look at the people here. They want to change the world, but they're doing it one handful of soil at a time.
You're staying here although you don't like it. There's something wrong about you. Tell me the truth.
Okay, you seem to have figured it out. Well, it's safer here, behind these walls, than out there with the mutants. Particularly if you don't have an energy weapon. I was traveling in Eden with a comrade to scout for men and material. We found ourselves cornered by some mutants. I was the only one to survive the attack. I ran like there was no tomorrow, and left my weapon behind. I'm glad they found me and brought me to Goliath. Besides, there are things to learn here. The more people I can convince while I am here, the better it is for everyone.
So, is there anywhere to trade here?
That depends what you want to buy. Traders need to be authorized, and what they can sell is restricted. You'll need to look elsewhere if you want energy weapons, or anything more advanced than a hand-sharpened stick. And whatever you want to buy, you'll need to find the shards to pay. Say, you look like you could do with something to eat. Take this as a gift.
Is there anything else you don't like about Berserkers?
Don't get me wrong, the people here can be fair. They help those around them, and there's the wonder that is Berserker magic. And if you follow their laws, you will find acceptance here, all of which is 1,000 times better than you can expect from the outlaws. The people of Tavar might as well be mutants, the way they turn on everyone and everything. What I don't understand is the hatred for clerics here. The wars of the past are long gone. The enmity should be buried. Certainly the clerics believe differently about technology, but that's no reason to hate them. Is it?
It sounds like you've learned a lot about the clerics.
What about you? Are you going to pledge allegiance to the Berserkers? Run off to the outlaw way of life? Or follow an interest in technology to the clerics?
I want to become a Berserker.
Good for you. Magic and superstition and save the planet, all very noble. I wish you well. But should the magic wear off someday, there may be others who would welcome you.
Tell me more about the clerics.
You know about the comet that struck our planet? Well, back before the impact, Magellan had technology that could take you into space, or to the bottom of the ocean. So the clerics want to see that golden age return. We don't want to abandon all the things our people achieved. The clerics think that with calamities, technology can sort out this mess of a planet. That it can mean safety and progress for all the free people.
Engram knows about you.
Then I am a dead man. Though If you've come to warn me, I'm guessing you might be willing to help me? I need to find a way out of here.
Помочь ему, не помочь, я даже не знаю. Ну
How
давай.
can I help you escape?
Rika, Ragnar's wife. I'm sure she will help me.
Why would Rika help you?
She sees sense. I've heard her say it many a time, that the free people should be working together. That there's no point in us fighting each other. Look, please, go to Rika, ask her to help me. You'll be saving my life.
Very good.
Careful with that.
Окей, чувак, окей, чувак. Он мне кусочек мяса дал. Он был ко мне так добр, что придется его спасти.
Hello. If you want to rest, you should find yourself a spot and relax. And if you are hungry, we can surely find you something to eat.
Thank you.
Welcome. I hope you have been shown kindness here. To foreigners, it may seem that we only live in a manner that is in accordance with the law. But we have a place for any wanderers and lost souls who are ready to swear off their old lives. So, wherever you came from, your help is welcome. What's the point in us seeking to rebuild the world if we continue fighting? We need to build one world together. I hope you can see that.
Bertram needs your help.
Bertram? He's not run up another debt with Orin again, has he?
Angram has discovered that Bertram is a cleric here in Goliath to recruit for Ignadon.
And Bertram wants my help? First you let me down over the weapons, now you come here to ask my help with treason? What made you think I would help you?
Bertram said you would.
He named me? He must be desperate. A caravan set out to transport a seedling. I'm sending more people to help with it. I can arrange for Bertram to go with them. He'll be beyond Angram's reach, and we'll have an escort out of here. Wait here a moment. I've taken care of it. Bertram will be added to the list of guards. They'll leave shortly.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. All life is sacred, but this was a betrayal. By him and by me.
What are you doing with that technology?
Не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не. Так, быстро промотаем. Еще быстро промотаем. Фастом, фастом, ребят.
You're worth more to me dead than you are alive.
Then may Kalan have mercy on your soul.
Fuck you!
Брат, а ты мне не поможешь? Он как бы бьет нас. Братан, ты тварь. Да ты прикалываешься. Почему ты стоишь, братка? Предатель. Мать твою. Опять фастом промотаем. Это вызов. Да куда ж ты так бьешь сразу? Окей, блин. Здорово, блин. Предатель. И он там. Это уже несправедливо. Да ты прикол. Еще так больно. Я умер. О, боже мой. Ладно. На этом закончим. Завтра продолжим. Засранница. Жесткий тип. Ладно, спасибо, ребят, кто смотрел. Спасибо, кто посмотрит. Лайкусики, подписочки. Там еще колокольчики есть. Тоже классная тема. Обязательно попробуйте. Всем пока-пока, ребят. 71.